News Channel 3 has reported on many cases of illegal guns and unserialized guns being found during busts and stops made by law enforcement and Border Patrol officers, sometimes as they cross state lines or the southern border. Local law enforcement is seeing a rise in illegal guns on the street. California is also imposing a new tax on guns and ammo in an effort to reduce gun violence. News Channel 3's Luis Avila live in studio now with reaction from local gun businesses and officials on this tax and its potential impacts. Luis.
That's right, John. Local gun stores tell me they're seeing a drop in sales following the new tax, and the Indio Police Department says they're working to find illegal firearms, a growing problem here in the Valley.
We have seen where there's obviously arrests made where people have guns that were not obtained legally. They're either stolen, in possession of stolen property, ghost guns.
The Indio Police Department says illegal guns are a growing issue, and Tim's Gun Shop in Thousand Palms says this could continue with the new state gun tax.
California seems to think that if they make it harder and harder to purchase a firearm, which year after year they just layer on the regulation, I think at a certain point you're going to force people to the black market because the legitimate market is so convoluted. Some people will just opt for the easy way and, maybe obtain a firearm the way they shouldn't because it's easy.
But they tell me they're feeling some other impacts of the new law right now, and opponents warn other gun stores will suffer as well.
Leading up to the enacting of the tax, I saw a big rush right prior to that. Lots of people who knew it was coming and wanted to make that last minute purchase to avoid having to pay that tax. So now post July 1st, the tax being implemented, yeah, it's been rough to try to incentivize customers in the door to try to generate sales when the tax on this industry is just it's huge.
Indio PD says whether or not you agree with the new law, there are rules to follow.
The majority of the public understands that we all have to follow rules, and that we can just make sure that people are following the rules that are in place. It might help not keep bringing new laws to enforce some laws and add to new laws, because there's always going to be changes.
But stores like Tim's Gun Shop hope the new tax doesn't change their business as usual.
Guns aren't violent. People are violent.
Now, officials say 30 years ago, California's gun homicide rate was the third highest in the country. As of 2022, California has the 7th lowest gun death rate in the country. That's all according to a report from the state's Office of Gun Violence Prevention. Live in studio, Luis Avila, News Channel 3.